Episode 5 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 begins 1 year after the events involving Satoru fighting Toji and retrieving Riko from the Star religious group. Satoru demonstrates the automatic selection portion of his Jujutsu technique to Getou and Shoko. Getou claims Satoru's become the strongest and handles all his missions by himself. He confirms Shoko never gets the opportunity to tackle dangerous ones alone. While on a train, Getou states cursed spirits have sprung up more, and he questions who he's exorcising cursed spirits for. While showering, Getou admits he became a Jujutsu sorcerer to save lives and tells himself not to waver. Getou bumps into Haibara, who says he'll be going somewhere far for his next mission. He tells him to bring souvenirs back. Getou asks Haibara if he can keep going as a Jujutsu sorcerer, and Haibara says he plans to give it his all. Suddenly, Yuki arrives and introduces herself to Getou, and he criticizes her after recalling what he knows about her. Yuki confirms Getou's claims and says she'd rather treat the cause than follow Jujutsu highs, policies and treat symptoms. She says she'd rather create a world where cursed spirits aren't born than hunt them down. Yuki shares 2 ways to make this happen. One involves eliminating humanity's cursed energy, while the other involves helping humans control their cursed energy. Yuki feels the first option is better because there's a model case for it, thanks to Tui. She attempted to study Toji, but he turned her down. Unfortunately, with Toji gone, she must resort to her second plan. Since Jujutsu sorcerers leak little cursed energy, Yuki suggests that turning humans into Jujutsu sorcerers would be the way to fulfill her goal. Getou believes killing all non-sorcerers would help her complete that goal, and Yuki agrees it'd work. However, she's not crazy enough to go through with that option. Getou admits his thoughts about non-sorcerers have wavered, and Yuki tells Getou it's up to him to decide which path he wants to lead. Yuki tells Getou that he doesn't need to worry about the star plasma vessel and reassures him that Tengen's stable. Afterwards, Getou covers up Haibara's lifeless body in the morgue. Nanami's irritated about how everything should have been easier and not turned out like this. After tackling a mission involving 2 girls and a village of non-sorcerers, Getou gets sentenced to death for murdering the non-sorcerers with his curse manipulation technique. Masamichi tells Satoru what happened and informs him that Getou murdered his parents. Getou bumps into Shoko in Shinjuku and admits he committed his crimes because he wants to create a world where only Jujutsu sorcerers exist. Shoko calls Satoru and tells him she's speaking with Getou in Shinjuku. Getou departs, and Satoru stops and interrogates him for his actions. Satoru tells Getou his goals aren't possible, but Getou claims Satoru could fulfill his goal if he wanted to. Getou says he's not backing down from his new path and that no one will change his mind. Satoru fails to pursue Getou and gets questioned by Masamichi. Getou purchases a space that belonged to the Star religious group. Getou plans to use it to gather money and curses. Getou declares his ownership of this organization to its new and remaining members, though some object. Getou demonstrates his ruthlessness by murdering their leader. At the same time, Satoru meets Megumi. Satoru asks Megumi to become stronger as he plans to handle things with the Zenin clan alone. A year passes. Itadori, Megumi, and Nobara wakes Satoru from his dream. The episode closes with Megumi asking Satoru what he's smiling about.